Hello and thanks for checking out the channel. Today we're launching out of Henderson again, the Atchafalaya Basin Landing and Turtles Bar and Grill. Beautiful boat launch, lots of space, and also a side launch area for kayaks, just perfect. We're going to be using crickets under a slip cork. We've been having so many storms, but it's a beautiful little day. We'll get out there real quick and see if we can catch some. Hope you enjoy the video ahead. That's a good one. Slow takedown. Got a little weight to it. Ooh. Man, they're pretty orange. Oh, let him go. Well, this was right along what's called the boulevard. I didn't go out into the woods. There's just too much vegetation, and now the water is too shallow back in there. So the fish at this time of the year and with this depth on the gauge, it's about 10 feet at the Lake Pelba gauge, the fish move much closer to the edge of the boulevard, slightly deeper water. I'm finding them in a bed right here next to a bush and one big cypress tree. Only about 1.5 feet under on the slip cord. Man, we have found a bed of them. Yeah, it's fun. Those airboat tours running in the background. I'm sorry about that noise, but it'll get a lot more peaceful and quiet ahead. But they do a heck of a business there out of that boat launch area at the Basin boat launch. Another one, slow takedown. Undersized, pretty ones. Well, we found a bed full of them. Let's hope they keep cooperating. Here we go. Took a second there. Man, that was cool. Just drifted with it. Thank you. And again. Man, that was a quicker one. Not quite big enough. Beautiful bright orange. Should be right away here. I think we definitely have found a bed of them. Yep. Another one. And this is so cool when they get out by these bushes. Not quite keeper size. And we are really getting into them now. Several in a row. Some quick bites and others it takes a while. That one's quick. That was a quick one. They're all about the same size. Good enough to keep, but gonna throw them back. Pretty. It's going under for sure. Gotta give it a second. There it is. Right along those bushes. This is nice. Late July 2024, Henderson, Louisiana. I used a Lake Pelba gauge. You can see it's 10.5 foot. Water's been dropping there, but it's zigzagging a bit because of some heavy storms we've been having. You can see the website to go to find these gauges and the water heights. At this point, I had fished this area pretty thoroughly and caught a bunch of fish, so the bite slows a little bit. You just kind of move your location just a few feet at a time. The water is moving a lot. Right on the edge of the boulevard now with that Lake Pelba gauge at about 10.5 feet. The water here is only about 3 to 4 feet deep, and I'm fishing about a foot to 1.5 feet under that cork. Real patient, worth it, and then you got to move on eventually. There we go. It took forever. Just kind of drifting along. Decent. Man, they are carbon copies of each other. Solid, but just not big enough. Yep, they are stirred up again. This one's pulling pretty good. Beauty. Good one. Come on. Oh yeah. That one's got some weight to it. Big old fatty. So for all of you that fish a lot, you know there are always technical difficulties. Usually it's with the gear. Today it was with the cricket bucket, and I'll explain ahead what kind of happened there, but you'll see that I am trying to collect crickets that are on the loose. Man, this was a concerning moment, but kind of funny at the same time. You have to find a way to make it work. So my cricket bucket, the bottom of it busted open. All the crickets jumped out for the most part. I was able to salvage a few and put them in a Ziploc bag, my lunch bag. Got to improvise, it's working. Well, I was lucky that those crickets would stay in that Ziploc bag and my sandwich was still safe in the cooler. But it's time to move further down the boulevard to the next set of trees. You could pretty much be assured you'd find some at each stop. Yep. New set of trees, first cast. Just had to give that other spot a break. Same size, just about. And back to back. Best pull of the day so far. That's a good one. Really pretty. Go for 3 in a row. Yep. Barely got that one. Didn't want to pull it under. Get over here. Lots more catching ahead. We're going to speed it up a little bit. Now back to some regular speed catching. These clusters of cypress trees with a little bit of water flowing through them right along the boulevard. Perfect spot for some brim. I was enjoying some long distance casting and long distance hook sets. So fun. Ooh, good one. Man, he just held it there. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, nice. Well, the cricket bucket explosion and always a few missed hook sets. Blooper city, but we were going to make up for it for sure. Oh, you had him. God. Fish right there for sure. Oh, come on, Mark. You're so slow. Just had to approach this one from a different angle. It was worth it. Yep, there it is. Hook set of the day. Way out there. Not a big one, but fun. And they have all been about that same size today. Beautiful. Oh, we're having fun now. We're going for distance. Way out there. Come on. Plenty good. Oh, yeah. Boom. Pretty one. Thank you. Well, some storms were about to sneak in on us, so it was time to head back towards the launch site. But we were going to make sure to save a few minutes to stop back at those bushes where we had caught a ton. We'll wrap up the day. There we go. Took a while. Nice one. Best one in a while. Thank you, buddy. Oh, he was on it. Another one. Fun, fun, fun. Gotta get bigger though. Beauty. Way out there. A lot of water movement. Oh, this is good. It's always important to have a good set of pliers. These are Boom aluminum pliers made also for saltwater, but you can easily push that hook out of these fish when they do happen to swallow it. I used a long shank hook, and this fish was fine. Saved him. Perfect. Another nice one, way down there. Man, it is fun with this light gear. I use Ugly Stick GX2 spinning rods. They're very inexpensive and quite easy to handle on that kayak. Only 4 foot 8 inches. Sometimes I use the 5-footer. And I use Shimano quick trigger reels. Again, very light and easy, 1000 series. This Basin landing is such a great spot. Airboat tours, they do a really good job. They bring out a lot of people to see the swamps and alligators, of course. Well, it's time to load up. It's a great boat launch as well. And as like I said, a spot for the kayak launching. A great place along the Henderson Road, right by the levee there, is Henderson Highway One Stop. They have tremendous plate lunches, delicious, and all the fishing supplies and live bait you could need, including crickets. We caught a bunch, over 45, a very short day of fishing, missed the storms. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you on the next one soon.